So during consultations, I normally get the opportunity to ask the person what their goals are in mind and what it is they're sort of attaining for, or where do they see themselves in a few years, to try to get to the root of their emotional sort of limitations that might be sort of lurking beneath the surface. And I ask this for a particular reason because what I gather is a lot of the time is that within these desires and these sort of goals in mind, there's actually a feeling that's at a root of it, and it's not the actual manifestation of the situation that they want. It's because they want to feel a particular emotion from that experience. So a good example that I wanted to share is the female wanting children, and obviously it's a really common thing. It's a hugely biological thing to have that call to have children. But what I would advise ladies that may be not in a position to have children right now, maybe they've not met the right person, maybe they're more career based, or it's just not happening at the moment, is to not to worry first of all. And what's the feeling that you want to gather from having a child? And then I want you to see where you can place that feeling into your everyday life. So for example, the feelings that you might get from having a child are to nurture, to take care of, to feed, to feel connected to a family, to have a purpose, to teach. There's all sorts of wonderful things that can come with having children. But you can also do those things right now in your life. There are many things that you can take care of and you can nurture. You can start looking after the children of your family. You can start to volunteer with orphaned children, or any sort of volunteer charitable groups. You can start planting seeds and growing them and nurturing a garden. You can start cooking for your friends, cooking for your family, cooking for yourself. And there's lots of lovely ways that you can feel those feelings already. And what I would advise is, if you are relating to this, wanting a child and it not being the right time, to start doing them now. And what that does is it gets you energetically in a place where you will attract those circumstances and those desires. And by the time that desire probably comes around, you would have cultivated that feeling so much in other ways, it wouldn't feel much different. So, this doesn't just apply to females wanting children. It's only because it's my experience of consultations in that. It does apply to any sort of desire that you might have. So, ask yourself, what is the root feeling that I want to get? Or what do I want to feel from that particular desire? And how can I get it right now? And try to explore the possibility rather than sort of limiting yourself on it has to be that particular way. So a good sentence to start with in this situation would be asking yourself, if I had whatever it is you're desiring for, how I would be different because what? So how would you be different once you've had this desire fulfilled? Like, how is it going to change you? And why can you not feel that now? If you think it's going to make you a better person, you don't need to wait for something to make you a better person. You can start being a better person with what you already have. So this is a really nice way just to start exploring new things and opening your horizons and your perspective on what life can bring you. And it starts to make you see that it doesn't have to be the way that you think it should be. And it can manifest in a multitude of ways. I just really wanted to share the example of having a baby because I feel like it's quite difficult for women to really express their femininity as much. much because we all have to work as well, and we're quite pressured to be quite masculine now. It's kind of frowned upon if you want to stay at home and cook and take care of a home. So this is a nice way to sort of express that energy that we all carry as females. This is the feminine energy to look after, to care for, and you can do it in many, many ways besides just that one route. So yeah, something to think about, and the takeaway is what feeling is at the root of the desire, and what can I do right now to cultivate that feeling. So yeah, maybe you relate to this and you'd like perhaps to take it further in an Ayurvedic consultation, which you can. So they don't always have to be medically related. You can also just have a consultation just for self-development purposes. Maybe you just feel like you want to know your place on the path and sort of organise yourself and see your own qualities and see your strengths and see which direction to go in. So get in touch if you would like to arrange one. And I hope you've benefited from this talk, and feel free to get in touch if you have any more questions or comments. Thank you.